Hello. I just wanted to get on here and just talk about what about how my day's been. And I've been watching a lot of Jordan Peterson videos here today, trying to understand like why I keep feeling the way I do. And honestly, I've come to the realization that I honestly do not have, logically speaking, I do not have any reason like to feel the way I do about life. I have none. I don't. I don't know why I keep feeling this way. I don't know why I even allow myself to feel this way. Like my life is a blank slate. I don't have nowhere near the responsibilities or anything that most people have. I have to feel the way that I do to feel this miserable. I guess it's just the whole like what I've come up with is pretty much that like the whole time that I've been like really trying to find mosquitoes. That I've been trying to find another reason to want to live outside of what I've already had. Like I'd always thought there was just something that there would be something more like to live for than just everything that I have. Like I see now that like I think I'm wrong. I look at where I hoped I would have been by now, but honestly, that does. Honestly, it is because I thought by now, like I would have found somebody by now, and I'd just had, heck, it would just been just going to work and having somebody to come home to, and they can escape everything in this world, and have my own little world, heck, with that person, like with that woman or whatever. And I guess it's just I just don't have that. I don't have that purpose. I don't have something to be responsible for, and that is what I come to realize. Well, it was through thinking about that I realized that I've never really everything I've done in my life. I've never really done anything for myself. It's been that I have done it for someone else. Everything I've ever tolerated, I've done it for someone else. And I never really like. Hello, Darius. But I never really looked. I never really thought about that, like up till like here recently, and that's when I started realizing that I never done anything for myself. I never really lived for myself. I guess I'm doing all right. I guess I'm kind of like having like an awakening type deal. I guess, but like, I never really lived for myself. I never have had the motivation to live for myself or to do. I've always lived for other people. I've always pushed myself to doing things for other people, and it kind of led me down this path of like I've always sacrificed for other people, and it's kind of like made me like kind of feel that like that is like my greatest strength in this world is sacrifice. Like why I keep like feeling these ways. I know, but I can't derive motivation like for myself though, and that's what I need. And I kind of feel like I've tried to somewhere along the way, man. I guess it was through all the failure that I've experienced trying to get to where I wanted to be and getting having the life that I wanted. I guess in a way it kind of like shattered myself or whatever, you know. It's kind of like it's kind of like dropping a fully complete puzzle, so to speak, and you can see all the pieces down on the ground or whatever, but like you don't remember like how like what what each piece represented. And like in that like a part of that whole part of that puzzle is like a part of you, whether it was like your motivation or just anything, like just pieces of you, and you just like when you're like trying to like rebuild yourself or whatever, like rebuild your life or whatever. I guess you just like trying to just put anything together, just put any piece together, like hoping it'll stick and hoping it'll work right or whatever. And I guess that's how I feel like I've been doing. Like trying to understand myself again. I never really tried to. I never really looked like deep in myself to like figure out what makes me tick and stuff and why I choose to do certain things and stuff like that. Like what really caused me to like take action and stuff and feel good about it. And like I've been feeling like I'm like kind of like finding that person again, finding like who I am, like who I was, and understanding like why I'm the way that I am, like why I do anything. I guess that's the simplest way I can put it. Just understanding, just like understanding myself and seeing like why I've just been doing things and what stopped me and like what is it gonna take for me to get back on track and like I pretty much like got that back now. It's just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do things and figuring out if I want like what type of life that I want more. But I'm starting to get the pieces back together though. Coming out of this place again. That I'm not real sure. I'm I'm really just trying to get myself back into a place where I would actually take action. No, that's the main thing that's like really stopping me now. Getting back to a place where I needed to commit to a responsibility, even though I didn't want responsibility. Like I didn't want these responsibilities anymore because I've been like responsible for a lot of stuff. But like it's a part of who I am. These mosquitoes. When you want to go at things a certain way, it's too easy to go back to something that you know that you can do. Like I wanted to go another way, but in a way, these responsibilities are pretty much going to force me back into doing what I need to do, going back into what I didn't want to do anymore. I guess if that makes sense. But bottom line is, I need these responsibilities. I need them. And these responsibilities to others has to be my purpose. That is what I'm coming, the conclusion that I've come to. And I always thought that was like a bad thing, but I'm kind of seeing now, man, like that it's not. It's not. I need it. I need to have these responsibilities. As much as I don't want them, I need them. So that I don't feel so this world doesn't feel so worthless and meaningless to me. I thought I had more to say about that, but you do have to understand yourself though. Like on your way back, on your path back, you do have to understand yourself is what I've uncovering. I know a lot of this is just rambling, but I I kind of feel like I was kind of led to do this for a reason, because I know that there's people out there that are still feeling the same way that I do, and I know there's people who are further along in recovering from this than I am, and I hope I come across those people who know more about this than I do. But hopefully that like, I can reach people who are in worse state than I am, and hopefully help get them back up to speed, like through my story. I'm not a psychiatrist, nut. I just wanted to like post about how I feel and stuff, because as long as I've been posting about this, so it's mind-boggling to me like how many people feel the same way. Like in the comments and stuff that I read on videos about stuff like this, it's just crazy. Like just how dangerous these feelings are. And I felt this way, man, for years. I felt this way, man, since I was like 14, 15 years old. But like I never really took the time to like really do any real introspection until now. I just knew I had a responsibility then, back when I was I guess my whole self, I guess. I can call it that. Yeah, but anyway, uh, how are y'all doing? How's y'all's day been? How do I pronounce your name? Is that Osvaldo? Did I say your name right? I listen to, I mostly listen to a lot of YouTube stuff. I used to just download them and just listen to them like that, because I have YouTube Premium. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Like, I appreciate it, man. I really do. You doing all right today? It's so crazy, man. Like, I've been like actively like trying to build my channel up since well, for like the last 10 months or so. Like since I had to quit my job back last year, back in like September, August, September last year. Like, and I have to say that this is the fastest that I have grown, and I've grown more in the last. How long have I been doing these streams now? A good week and a half now, and I've like the progress that I've seen in this channel and how much it's grown. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. And it's been mostly just from doing videos like this. When I was just doing just like gaming videos, like I was getting people, but not like this. Like I appreciate that. I'm gonna call you 1D. That's what I'm gonna call you. I appreciate that. You could you could get on here and like be fake about it and like try to go off a script and stuff, but just not me. Only time I get on here is when I have something in my mind and I'm feeling it. I've learned that if I hold on to it, then I'll lose it, and then I'll drive myself nuts trying to think about it again, think about my feelings and stuff. And I do appreciate everyone who watches and likes my videos and stuff. Just want to connect with people. It's what I really wanted to do. I didn't think I would connect with this many people though. Like I'm very surprised. I honestly thought like a lot of people would just be like, "Oh, just like another loser on the internet, trying to get people to feel sorry for him and stuff like that." But I know that's not the case now. After seeing other videos like this and seeing what other people go through, that feel the same way, and all the comments that I see, like I know I'm not alone. I've never really been a positive person, man. This has been a very challenging 3 weeks. It's always been challenging for me to be positive about stuff, but somewhere along the way, probably about a month or two ago, more likely about a month ago, I I was dwelling too much on the negativity of life and stuff, and I eventually had the thought that, if I can think of all the bad things, and I can think of some of the good too, even while still focusing on the bad. My mindset or my outlook about life hasn't necessarily changed. I really don't know how to explain it. I wouldn't even necessarily say that like I'm like kind of like neutral now. I don't know, I guess I'm just thinking a little more, not necessarily optimistically. I wouldn't even like really even say like realistically. It's somewhere in between that. Like, I understand, 1D. I understand. Yeah, that is true. 'Cause I'm telling you, I've been in this dark place for years. Like, I've never, like, really, like, attempted to try to, like, look at, like, at the finer things in life. And I still don't see the finer things in life. I just knew that I needed to get somewhere. I needed to get back to a state that I could operate in despite being overwhelmed with everything I was dealing with. And it was simple. Like, the things that, like, I had been dealing with are simple. It's mainly just my main problems have always basically been financial. And mostly it's from vehicle stuff. Like, that was my deal. That and stuff around the house and taxes. I just That just gets old, man. After a while, man. You see the type of life you'd like to have, man, and it just seems like you just like fated to not have it. And you get demoralized, man, and over time, man, eventually just crushes you, man. You just throw in a towel, man. You just give up. And you like willingly let yourself go all the way to rock bottom, and that's what I did. And it seemed like no matter how hard I tried, man, like I just couldn't get to where I wanted to be. And then I ended up having to quit my job out of the blue. I got to the point I couldn't breathe and stuff. And I was pushing carts at the time. They ended up finding out I had congestive heart failure. So I just had to quit and try to figure out something else. But everything kept leading me here, leading me to get on YouTube, leading to try out YouTube. And I really didn't feel that like I would really have any success at it. But I felt that was the only thing I could do. I was trying to get out of doing these physical jobs or anything. So I figured I'd just talk about my experiences and hope I could come across others that feel the same way or that have dealt with it and dealt with these feelings of life and stuff. And hopefully help other people along the way. Like on my own journey back out of this. I mean, like I haven't had any like major breathing issues like I had before. Cause like I had to break down and go to the doctor when it really got bad. Cause I think I was in end stage. Matter of fact, let me tell you, man, I couldn't walk no more than a few feet. Now I'm sitting there like practically dying, gasping for air and stuff, man. It was bad. Like, and I got a lot of fluid built up in my body. And so I didn't know what was causing it at the time. And it was, they told me that like it was salt, and I had a lot of fluid built up around my heart and stuff, and it was fluid going to my lungs. It's nasty stuff, man. It makes you feel like you're suffocating, like you're drowning. Yeah, when that stuff really hits real bad. But I was eating a lot of salty things. A lot of stuff had a lot of salt in it every day. Like in the morning, throughout the day, and I was drinking a lot of liquid too. Like a lot of water and stuff, man. It was bad. Just couldn't figure it out. I got to a point, man, where like I would back when I had my truck and stuff, I would have and to be able to breathe, like I'd have to go sleep in my truck all the time with the heater on and stuff and breathe in hot air. I had to barely be able to breathe. Like I couldn't lay down flat, like on my stomach or nothing. I was having major problems breathing. Then I had to sit like this like on my bed, and I had a recliner in front of me, and I'd have to be like this. That'd be the only way I could breathe. Like, but once I like try to like lay down on my side or lay down on my back or anything like that, like man, like it was over with. I could not breathe. I could not sleep. Like I dealt with that for about a month before I finally just broke down. The only sleep I was getting throughout that time was when I like finally like pass out. And it was horrible. Now they put me on this. They told me I needed to lose weight and stuff and stay away from the salt. And now I had to change my whole diet up. It sucked at first because I hated having to give up my burgers and everything. I used to love my triple meat, triple cheeseburgers and stuff. Like burgers were my thing. I love my burgers and fries. I had to give it all up. I'd never really been much of a fruit eater, but I had to start doing that. Eating fruits and stuff. Now remember when I was in the hospital and they put me on a sodium restriction diet thing or whatever, and they gave me little mango cup. That was nice and chilled. I tried that. Man, I've been hooked on those things ever since, man. That's like one of my favorite things to wake up for in the mornings. It's crazy, man. The things that like you never imagine, like some of the things that like you'd end up like looking forward to in the mornings, especially when you really don't like life. It's like one of those silver linings, you know. A cup of cereal, a banana, and a nice chilled mango cup. Crazy thing about it now. I can't wait for in the morning now. It's just crazy. What's going on, Jax? One day, man, you know that. Like I said, man, dude, heck, I didn't go. I really don't like going to doctors and stuff. I'm going to the hospital and stuff. But I can honestly say, man, hey, just go ahead and go. Go ahead and go. Because you never know what it could be, man. That's causing all that. Have you been having trouble breathing? And if so, then like when have you been having trouble breathing? And have you been having trouble sleeping? Well, oddly enough, when I was doing some research on this congestive heart failure, man, it sounds like you got. Man, it sounds like you might have like fluid in your fluid buildup. Uh, or like your what's the word? Are your legs like puffed out, like towards your ankles and stuff? I forget what they call it. But man, you might have a lot of fluid built up in your body, man. If that's what it is, man, like when you go to the doctor, man, they'll give you IV. I think they call it LASIK. It's the crap I have you pin, man, like every 10 minutes, but like it'll get the fluid out of your body and be able to breathe a lot better. Do you eat a lot of salt and stuff? Like a lot of salty foods? Oh man. I guess that affects your kidneys too. Yeah, if your kidneys aren't working right, man, that's a big, big part of it too. But you definitely need to go get checked out, man. Before that stuff gets worse. Because I'm telling you now, man, I'm telling you from experience, man, that stuff it's not gonna go away. Eventually, that fluid will build up in your lungs, if that's what it is. It'll kind of be like pneumonia, but worse. Are you able to, like, are you, like, able to be real active? Or can you only, like, walk a couple feet or whatever, like, or, like, do you, like, feel winded, like, when you're doing, like, basic normal stuff? Dude, if you're feeling like that, man, dude, man, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go back. And normally, heck, I'm pretty stubborn with that stuff, but man, with that breathing stuff, man, heck, you gotta bite the bullet. Heck, and go on back. Like, especially if it's fluid. If it's fluid buildup, man, heck, you're gonna have to get rid of that fluid. And the thing is, man, like you never really know, man. Like, heck, you make your condition worse by still eating and still drinking. It's like, 'cause there's nowhere for that fluid to go. You're not getting rid of that fluid fast enough. If it is fluid, that's what I had to come to realize real quick. And they might put you on a fluid restriction. 'Cause, man, normally, like you're normally restricted depending on like how bad your condition is. Like you're restricted to like 3 bottles of water a day. Like that's it. Like depending on how severe it is. Now the maximum I usually go is 5. I've been trying to go back to 3, but you also are you gaining weight every day? I know with this heart failure stuff, you gotta watch your weight. You gotta make sure you weigh yourself every day before you eat anything, and like after you use the restroom in the morning. And make sure you're not gaining too much weight. And my dad was on dialysis before he passed. Yeah, the what I've realized since I've been doing this stuff, you gotta you really gotta watch the salt intake, man, 'cause it's very very easy to go over that salt limit. I think it's like 1,500 milligrams a day. Like that is like it's very easy to go over that. But you gotta do what you gotta do, man, to be able to stay active, to be able to be active. Cause tell you, man, like this stuff crippled me, man. Like when it was real bad, like before I went, man, it was horrible. Like it was so bad, man, that like normally Like I couldn't even take a shower, dude, without breathing heavy and stuff. Like that's how bad it was. That's how long I let that crap go. And I've been doing that crap for months, and I just didn't know like what it was. And I was having to call in from work a lot and stuff. And eventually, I got to where I didn't have any more points, man. So I said, forget it, man. I'm gonna have to do something else. They kept telling me to go to the doctor and stuff, but I was being stubborn then. And I didn't have any insurance. No, like I still don't have insurance. Like I don't even have a job right now. I haven't worked since I had to quit, and that was back in last year, back in August like last year. Well, end of August last year. Yeah, but you really don't want to jack with those breathing issues, though, man. Like or anything like that. Definitely recommend you go back. Anyway, about the water restrictions and stuff, I've gotten to the point that like I have to figure out the right balance of like what I can do. If I'm drinking more, I've been drinking more water because it's been hotter and stuff here, like mid 90s, the upper 90s and stuff, and sometimes going into triple digits here in Texas. You know, so I've been finding myself drinking a little more, but I've been trying to reduce the salt and stuff too. But I mostly eat chicken and fish. Like you gotta, like, I can really only eat like lean meats and stuff since they don't have a whole lot of sodium in it. That and fruits and vegetables, and no salt vegetables and stuff. Yeah, it sucks, man, dude. Like, dude, I literally have nothing left. Like, 'cause this is the second time that I've had to quit my job for this, and like in the first time when this happened, when I went to the hospital, they misdiagnosed me. I got misdiagnosed for this twice. Like on the third time, that's when they found another doctor did more extensive tests. So I did an MRI on me and stuff like that, and he saw that I have heart failure, just heart failure. But man, like I'm down to like I ended up the like I'd cashed out my 401k because I thought I was gonna die at the time. But this was hell, like 2 years ago now, well almost 3 years ago. Man, like I thought I was gonna be gone. Like so I ended up cashing out my 401k and stuff, and I thought I'd be the good guy, you know, and pay my hospital bills and stuff or whatever. Like I regretted that ever since, because that's where most of that check went. And I ended up going back to work and stuff again. And then like this past time, like I couldn't get nothing going. Like cause I was trying to get back with other financial stuff that I have to get ready for. Well, I had to get ready for at the time, but luckily, like at that point in time, like I had just enough money, like for last year to be able to pay for what I needed to pay. But I was broke, and I'd been broke. I was broke up until like about April. I finally got my tax refund. And I thought everything was gonna be good then. I thought I'd be good for this year, but things started happening with vehicles and stuff, and things just kept happening. And the little check that I did have, like man, it dwindled away quick. I'm down to my last $100 right now. Like I have 2 more months, well 2 or 3 more months worth of prescriptions of my meds that I can go buy. And I'm supposed to see my cardiologist again at the end of October. And I'm not gonna have the money to go see him. And I know he was wanting to do an echocardiogram, and I don't have insurance, and I don't have the money to pay for an echocardiogram. I think he told me that was like $1,000. Like I don't have the money for none of that. And so the wall's been closing in on me a lot. I've mainly spent most of this time like just trying to figure out if I even want to continue to live or anything, if it's worth it or not. I still haven't really figured out I really made up my mind on that, but I'm just here. But I've been trying to find something else to keep me from doing all that. Keep me from. I know I can't go down that route anyway, so I'm just kind of like stuck. And when you get stuck and you really can't go out. You gotta start going the other way. And eventually you will go the other way. When you're looking at darkness a bit too long, you'll start to see what I've kind of realized is that the things that led me to that dark spot is what's bringing me back out of it. Like you said earlier, it's ironic. And then you find yourself wondering, like, why the hell did I even go to this dark place anyway? I pretty much just wasted time going there. But you really can't like help how you feel when you feel like that, though. Yeah, but after you drink that hot tea, does it like do your breathing issues like seem to get worse? It should be getting worse because there's more fluid in your body. I honestly think you had too much fluid built up in your body. Man, I can't think of that word. But like if you like look at your ankles and stuff, man. Like if you like press it down like and it's like slow to I think if it's like slow to like your indentions like slow to come out, then you have fluid buildup. I forget what the medical name of that's called. Edema, that's what it is. Edema. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like you got. And if that's the case, man, like dude, you really need to go. Because that is only going to get worse. That's not going to go away. You're gonna need some Lasix. That's what they call it. Like you're gonna need that, man. So you're peeing out all that fluid. Hmm. That still sounds like fluid buildup to me, though, man. Like I really think you should go back. Go back and let them check it out, man. 'Cause you could be wrong, man. You never know. So you still in pain right now? Man, it could be your. Have you been checking your blood pressure? It could be your blood pressure too, man. Hopefully you don't have a hopefully you don't have a weak heart like me. The cardiologist said that heck, that my heart doesn't it has a lower ejection fraction than it's supposed to. That's why that fluid builds up in your heart and stuff. Because your heart's not able to pump the blood and stuff fast enough. So you can't breathe at all if you lie flat on your back. Do you have like trouble sleeping? Yeah, man. I think it's that fluid, like probably going into your lungs, man. It's cutting off like your oxygen. But like you definitely need to go. Like I would not hold that off, man. Dude. If you're feeling like that, that's serious stuff. You know, dude, man, it's a crazy thing, dude. Like, and I'm still like it still blows me away. Like when they told me that I had congestive heart failure, they said that like it could be caused from sleep apnea. They wanted me to do a sleep apnea test. How does that work? Like from not being able to get enough sleep and stuff. Well, I guess it makes sense though, since you can't sleep, like you're overworking your heart and stuff, and your blood pressure's real high and stuff too. Well, at least mine was. It's crazy like how long I had dealt with that because they told me, hey, they were surprised that I didn't stroke out, man. Because like the day that I went, they said my blood pressure was like over 200 over like 150. I saw that was like stroke levels. That's crazy, man. Because I've been going to work like that too. Like I like having real bad headaches and stuff. I mean, I was having a lot of trouble sleeping. You feel like you like dozing off and stuff, and then like all of a sudden you feel like you just like wake up abruptly, or like you like kind of like jolted a bit, because that's what I was experiencing when I was trying to sleep like that. I definitely go back though, go back to the hospital. I did. I really wouldn't even wait until tomorrow to be honest. Like to feel the way that you're feeling, it's not worth enduring until tomorrow. Like when you can get relief and like pretty quick. Like once they know what's going on with you. Are you like how often are you urinating throughout the day? Are you urinating a lot? Sorry to hear that, bro. And I'd slow down on that and see if your symptoms improve. I'm telling you though, man, dude, heck, if you if you got what I got or anything like that, or if they see like you're building up fluid in your body, like that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna put you on a LASIK. And that's just gonna have you peeing, man, like every 10 minutes. You just don't really know how much, like if it is fluid, like how much fluid you got built up in your body right now. How's your uh, how's your ankles look? You, do your ankles like look swollen? Like, can you see your ankle bone? Like how good can you see your ankle bone? You can see it pretty good, and I really don't think that you have a whole lot of fluid build up. But like if you can't see your ankle bone, man, your feet are just like real fat. Like they got like a lot of like they got like they're all puffy and stuff, man, and you got fluid build up. Like I wonder if your kidneys aren't functioning right. But you say you've been peeing a lot though. Do you have to pee a lot at night? All right. As long as they're not swollen. Guess you could kind of. You have like a recliner or something like that? Like what are you laying on? If you're having problems breathing, man, it's definitely your heart or your lungs. Like something's blocking your ability to get oxygen. Now, I'd try to prop your feet up and see if that helps. Probably like put them under put a pillow up under them and see if that helps. Hello, McSkizzle. Is that how? I think I pronounced that right. I want to take this time to thank everyone who's come in here and talking and stuff, and just being a part of the stream. I really appreciate it. You are subscribed to me now, right? 'Cause I'm for sure going to get back on here at some point tomorrow, man. I want to know if you went to the hospital or not, and know if you had any improvement. Because this breathing stuff, man, it ain't nothing to play with. We could think it's something, and it turned to be something entirely different. As the people, man, the doctors that checked me out the first couple times I went, man, they thought I had bronchitis. They just gave me antibiotics. Went away about a week later, stuff came back, and that's when they had to look deeper. All right, man. Like, I want to make sure, man, like that you went. Like, anyone in the chat got any questions for me or anything they'd like to talk about? Like, I'm open for anything. All these mosquitoes, man. Like, I still got some time left for daylight. It's about 8 o'clock here. I probably got another 15, 20 minutes before it gets dark. Well, let me ask y'all this. Like, are you where you wanted to be in life? And if so, how did you, Matt Mitchell? Is that you, Denozo? No, I haven't played Civ 7 yet. I don't have no, I haven't, I don't have a computer that's good enough to play that. So I just play 5. I don't really think I'd like 6 or 7, honestly. I watched some gameplay of like of those games, man. I just really wasn't feeling it. I really feel they should have just improved on 5 and just made 5 better. Like, I don't have any money for none of that. I gotta start making money again if I can start doing anything like that. Well, I'm gonna have to get another computer soon anyway. When I go to that Windows 11 stuff, I'm gonna be able to get updates on what I have now. Is it worth playing? I bought 6 on sale like a long time ago, and I just never had a computer that could play it. That I could play it on. If I ever get back to that point financially, I'll probably do it. Heck, we've been at this over an hour now. Yeah, that's what I've been kind of thinking for the longest, man. I kind of feel like we never, like we can have our plans for our lives or whatever, but they just really don't work out like that. Kind of think a lot of times that life just takes you where it takes you. Yeah, and realizing that, man, that's what took me to a dark place for the longest time. Makes me question like why our parents even brought us into this world. But they didn't know any better. It's sad, I think that they didn't know any better. But of course, they didn't understand life then either when they brought us in this world. But I guess they did need a purpose to wanting to live too. So I'm pretty sure that they've had these same feelings that I've been having. Yeah, me too, buddy. Just floating on it too. But it's led me here, so I guess it's not a bad thing though. Sometimes I think that congestive heart failure I got now kind of was probably meant to be. Might probably lead me to my next path in life. Maybe that was life's way of telling me that maybe I shouldn't have been at Walmart pushing carts anymore. It happened for a reason, but maybe I just did. I still don't know what that reason is, but maybe it was to get on here. All right, 1D, I will be waiting for you. And if I'm not streaming, man, just go to one of my posts, like on my page, man, and just let me know that you went. Like, and I will see it at some point. But hopefully you don't get worse over the night, man. But definitely make sure you go back tomorrow, though, bro, for sure. And you have a good one. Like, I'm gonna keep at it, man. I'm gonna keep at it. It's been nice. I don't even feel like I've been on here an hour and 6 minutes. You know, there's always a gift slip waiting for you. What's going on, Chad? That is a MK Brown 1987 at yahoo.com. I would send you a request on Facebook, but I forgot that I got deactivated that. I think going on 3 weeks ago now. I might need to go ahead and bring it back. It's just one of those rash decisions I made that day when I was feeling kind of down and out and stuff. I think I probably will go ahead and reactivate it. Yeah, I think I will. I'll probably do that when I get done streaming. All right. MK Brown 1987 at yahoo.com. So the Clary's heading back now. I was looking at I was watching his video he made earlier. I think it was yeah, it was a video about the red pill. About the red pill viewership going down. Yeah, I'm really getting worried. I hope he don't have like some sort of pneumonia or something like that. That, that cold has definitely lingered bit long, a bit too long. So how was your day, Chad? You get any more of those emails yet? Of somebody needing help? Or somebody needing an extension or something like that? Oh man, these dang mosquitoes. I've lost track of how many of them things I've killed since I've been out here. I really do like getting on these streams like this. I always feel a bit better after. Glad I had the guts to do this. Anyone else have any questions or anything? You might want to talk about anything? Hello, for those of you who just come in. Y'all doing all right today? I really don't have much to talk about. At this point, just talking about anything. Anything anybody wants to talk about. Anything's fair game. I'm kind of feeling like doing a gaming stream, another gaming stream right now. I don't know. I don't know if I should do another Civilization or if I should just get back on Grandia. I'm kind of starting to like that game, yeah. Starting to get interesting. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I appreciate everyone for coming in, liking, subscribing, and being a part of the conversation. So I should be on here again sometime tomorrow. Probably tomorrow morning. I'm not sure what time, but it just depends on how things are going out here. On if things are looking good and feeling good out here. We're not having a storm or anything, and my internet's not messing up again. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. But I appreciate y'all for coming in and stuff, and hopefully I will catch you on the next one. Until then, y'all have a good one. See ya.